saying she would have been used as a fighter?
No, just straight bait.
Straight bait.
They put the duct tape or the tape on their mouth so they can't bite their dog. Come on, Skinny Boy. Right. Cut that off. Okay. You know what it's for, right?
What's that?
You know why you got it, right? Hey, dog.
This is Dog Rescue TV. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.
The correct address for that rescue 7234.
First 10-7.
I got a call left on our answer machine. A puppy was stuck in a pipe. The puppy has been in there since last night. Got out here about 8:30 this morning and couldn't see the puppy, could hear it. Called the shelter, let them know what was going on. No sight of it, but can hear it. It was higher up, so he probably fell down. He probably got right into that tube. I mean, it's right there. So that's about probably 2.5 feet. So the cement's what?
That's gonna be probably like 4.5 inch.
After that, it's digging time. I mean, you guys got sledgehammers? Let's go.
No. Póngala. Métale.
Yeah, goes down. Outside, start digging because he's outside down spoke. And you can hear that he's right there screaming.
He made it to a drain tile that comes up to the outside. So we're in the backyard digging right now, but we only got one shovel.
They're laying the cork.
That's an elbow right there. I don't know how big is the elbow right there. I don't know if it's 3 inches or 2.5.
You got the locator. Miles, hurry up and stop what you're doing. Load the mini on there. Get down here as fast as you can. The puppy's right outside, but it's down about 6 feet. We're going to be dead by the time we get down there to get to it. Okay? Try to hurry. Get that thing loaded as fast as you can. Get down here. We need you to dig quick. This puppy's been in here since last night. She's crying like crazy. She's already
called me and said
you got to get that puppy out of here. Get the mini here. We'll get him out. He's either back in.
Try and get around that corner.
We're going to have to get this thing opened up. Go down slow in case he's at the bottom.
You see it?
You're just still going straight down, aren't you?
Yeah.
Get to the bottom, right? Now just hold and see how deep it is. Right there.
I can make the turn, but when I made the turn, he started whimpering more.
I don't know. I'd hate to push him farther back underneath. I'd hate for him to start backing up. We can't get to him.
What happens is you get...
I know, you got crap.
Yeah, I could pull that out of there. I could suck that out of there.
Yeah, but I'm afraid.
But I might suck him right up with it,
And you don't want it to cave in too. If you make it, if they don't excavate it right in back.
So the excavator, you gotta dig in probably all this right here.
The next move is the excavator, which is pulling up right now.
That stack goes down between the tile and the footing. Hey, I'm gonna get out and cut me over that way some. It's probably on a neoprene gasket. I'm sure it is. Let me dig right where your right foot is. We'll get down deep there and we'll tunnel back under.
Right. I mean, they're getting. They're getting ready. I think they're getting ready to pull it out.
Hang on, buddy.
Hang on, buddy.
Hang on, buddy. Miles wants that. Miles. Take it home for a souvenir. Here, give me a flashlight. Right here. All right, he's right there. He's about 3 foot back. You can see him? His head, he's looking right at me. Yep. Trying to get me down deeper so I can go back further. We're gonna have to go deep on it. Yeah, I got you.
Has been out here since 8 o'clock this morning, and they've contacted Aaron Excavating Incorporated, and these guys have been to work with their muscles and their heart. We talked to the homeowner inside. She has a 1-month-old baby inside, so she's got her hands full. Said when she heard the puppy go in the drain last night, she's been crying all night, listening to it cry. Its mother's in the house crying. So it's been an emotional situation out here, but they're almost there. They're almost there. They're talking to him, saying, hang on, buddy.
pull out of there.
There it is.
We're here since 8 a.m., but these guys have been digging for a couple hours.
These guys, I mean, the guy down there in the hole, I don't even know his name, but he's a machine.
So what's going to happen with the puppy tonight?
We're going to take him inside and see how he does. Probably hang out for a little bit and go from there.
Okay, all right. Thank you for what you do. It's
I
important
know.
that people know this is what you do every day. This is why it's important for us.
We received a voicemail when we came in the morning that there was a dog. Sounded like it was stuck or in some sort of trouble in a vacant building. They could hear the dog just howling, but they weren't quite sure where the dog was located. So we sent out our entire team to search the building and to search around the building to see if we could locate the dog, because it really sounded like it was in distress. When they got out to the location, there were two very large vacant buildings next to each other.
Well, when we arrived on scene, we didn't hear any animals, so we didn't know whether to check the old City Hall courthouse or the fire department. We decided to go into the courthouse, City Hall first, and when we walked in, it was a massive building. I mean, all the walls and floors were dilapidated, everything was falling in on itself, so we were afraid that we might not have made it in time, or it was just a really bad situation. We decided to check every room, top to bottom. There were approximately 4 floors, and also access to the roof. We started on the main level, checked every room that we could. Hey, there's another floor that goes up.
Then we decided to go to the upper level, check all the floors upstairs.
Damn, look at that. That's pretty scary.
That's gonna be fun. Upstairs we saw old courthouse, old police area where they had massive amounts of just history.
1952. Dude, look at the tickets from 1952.
Well, let's go back this way. You can get down there.
There's a basement to this thing too? Awesome. Hey, old mugshot. Next we decided to go down into the basement, and it was extremely dark down there. We couldn't see anything without our flashlights. It was a long corridor hallway that looked like something right out of a horror movie. It looked like they had old holding cells for prisoners down there.
Yeah, I'm not walking through that.
What makes you wonder who went through all this stuff?
Some of the holding cells actually had spaces in between to where an animal could easily wiggle its way through, but they were welded shut. So we tried very hard to get into those areas, and we didn't know if there were any dogs back in that area. There was ankle-high sewage back there, but we waded through it because nothing was going to stop us to find a dog if there was any in there.
I think we're about done with this floor.
So we're going to go next door too and clear the firehouse.
All right.
When we exited the back of the City Hall through the back entrance, we walked through an alley in between the firehouse and the City Hall, and when we were coming around to the front of the building, Investigator Ramos had said that he had heard a dog barking on the inside, and the entire team quickly entered the firehouse to see if we could find that dog. When we checked everywhere that we could possibly get to in that firehouse, we could not find anything. Until the very last moment, Investigator Jackson had seen a dog in a small opening in the floor.
Hey, how did you get down there?
He's right here.
Hey, sweetie.
That's where you were at, huh? You fell in the hole, didn't you?
There's a tunnel. Slide that goes all the way down.
When we tried to remove the dog from the crawl space, we had noticed that the crawl space went through the entire perimeter of the building. The dog was very scared to come to any humans, so we used food as a way of coaxing him over to the hole so we could safely remove him from that area.
Good job. Yes. Good job. Go. Right. I did not see anything.
If the team hadn't arrived to get him out of there, no telling what could have happened to that dog.
He was in a crawl space in an abandoned firehouse.
Okay.
We have no idea for how long. But this is still scabby and bloody up here. That part. I don't know if maybe it's an abscess or pop.
When the dog got into our shelter, it was obvious that he was very, very skinny, and that he had a wound on the side of his face. It was a laceration. It was severely abscessed, and he's going to take some time to recover
from this injury just because it took him a while to get in that condition. You know, it took a while for that abscess to occur, and who knows how long he was down there without any kind of food or water at all. Right now, he's resting and recuperating. He's been through a very traumatic experience. I mean, no food, no water, and you know the kind of the trauma of being trapped and with no hope down there. So we need to give him time to relax and recuperate from his injuries and gain some weight and fight his infection.
Gotta think of a name for him now.
Janet coming up and giving him food.
She ain't bit nobody, but some people scared of her because she jumps out underneath the porch and be barking at him while they're walking.
Is anyone living in this house now that she's underneath?
They don't stay there because they ain't no power. They can
Right.
stay at somebody else.
Hey, Mama. I see.
Technically, they're still their house. She already, that's like the second time she had puppies already, so.
If this is her second litter, she needs to get spayed.
Right.
That's a primary issue.
Dogs that are not fixed absolutely have free rein that aren't fixed.
And when they have free reign, you know, they come back and then we just have more puppies.
Yeah.
You know, or they have puppies someplace, you know, in these vacant houses, or under these porches or lots or whatever, and then you have a litter of puppies that just continues the lifestyle.
That's why she's in there protected.
Oh, so she's in there right now.
Yeah, that's where she stays more. Unless you don't try to put her in the house, she don't want to go in the house. She'll run underneath the steps.
I see.
I can hear sometimes. I can hear them crying. I think they're like right over here.
So there's babies in there.
Yeah, there's babies, definitely. I don't know how many.
All right. We're going to call this in. That way the babies can be collected.
Yeah, because I worry about the babies.
Hi, how are you? So here's the situation. We have an apparently nice mama dog, but who is violently opposed to anyone getting close to her puppies.
Yeah.
She is up underneath, and she is going to be showing you her teeth as soon as you kind of put your head down there. You can kind of see down here too a little bit, and I guess there's probably flash through there.
These puppies are at risk just from the fact that they have parents that, you know, especially a mother dog that, you know, is not being cared for herself and doesn't have good nutrition, you know, and medical attention. Now, the puppies aren't very mobile, so you can get the puppies, but you can't get the mama dog because they jump fences a lot quicker than we do a lot of times.
Yeah.
But if you can get the female dog, you're doing everybody a service, especially if those puppies are really young, because they need to be with their mom.
Yeah.
It's part of the whole socialization thing. That's how they learn to be dogs.
66755. Lieutenant from the shelter. Lieutenant from guys. We do strictly just Michigan anti-cruelty laws. We investigate cruelty laws. Food, water, shelter, dog fighting, stabbings, poisonings, that sort of thing is what we do. I think for the limited resources that we have, we do quite a bit.
We'll come out and check, you know, what's going on and make sure, you know, people are doing right by their animals.
What's the next?
Possible dog fighting. This house is like it's a vacant house. I don't want to call them kids because they're 18.
They're men. They're grown men.
Yeah. Howard jumped in it, I believe, and we've gotten like a couple calls on this house before thinking it's dog fighting, but every time we've been there, we haven't seen a dog. The last time we were there, somebody was in the house and we heard a dog barking, but wouldn't come to the door. We just kind of left it open. Today's the day to check back on it. So hopefully we pull up and catch somebody outside or see something.
Insurance 10-7 at 53.
It looks like a couple of homes here.
She's in good shape, but she looks like she's got a lot of milk.
Yeah, yeah.
vacant house, so that if anything really bad happens here, nobody's connected to it, and you could just cut your losses. We got people saying, yeah, these are my cousin's dog, he's going to call, but we'll see if that actually happens.
Like I said, this is the first time we caught him up.
Yeah.
The first 2 times we came, nothing. We heard one inside, that's it. Well, this time, we got caught. 5 dogs gone. Let's see if somebody's brave enough to come and claim them. I've been wanting to go back to that house just because it felt like something was going on there. So it was one of those calls that I knew something was going to happen. So I'm glad we got there and they were out like they were. When you guys were in the backyard and I was in the front, that's why I stayed close to the front, because we've had situations where everybody go in the back with the police there and kids running up, snatching dogs and just taking off.
And it's because they didn't have no food or shelter?
You gotta be on your toes, especially in a situation like that. All those guys were trying to walk by there, see what we were taking. The power's jumped with some very dangerous wires that are just strung across the yard, and then they jammed them into the clips on the power meter. So these units tonight from Weyburn with 2. There's 5 total. We got 3 in his truck, 2 in ours, plus he's got some in his truck. Normally what we do for any cruelty animal is they all get examined by our evaluators. Any injuries that they have will be examined by a veterinarian and treated by the evaluators. And we process them, they get their shots. Intakes are done on them, so each animal gets their own individual identification number. We'll take pictures of any injuries, pictures of the dogs just in general. If any dogs have any wounds, we'll let our veterinarians know that if somebody does come to contact us trying to claim these dogs, that we'll be posting medicals so that they can give us a written report of the dog's condition.
She was pretty aggressive at the house, but she has since warmed up, and she really likes being rid.
It looked like you could get the alley. You want to take a peek?
That guy doesn't look to be doing too good.
Right here. Some kind of way, y'all better find out who did this to her. Because they blaming it on me. They got neighbor there with dog, neighbor there with dog, neighbors right here. That's wrong for her to blame that on me. Because they know what they've been doing. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yep.
I knew she was going to blame it on me because I stayed next door to her. And happened to look out here and I called her and told her that the dog looked like he was dead. That was it.
A lot of people can see it.
A lot of people can see it. Don't blame it on me. That was wrong.
I'm hearing another bark from over here. It's under those steps, I think. It's somewhere. Hi. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, they there.
Hi, how you doing? The Humane Society. We got a call about the dogs.
Yeah.
You got 2 of them?
Man, yeah, I only come to the door.
Okay. All right, and then you got another dog up underneath here, right? The thing is they can't stay like this. Okay. So what I'm gonna need you to do is surrender this dog that's died to us. And we need to get this other one out from underneath here and take a look at it, because if he doesn't,
there's nothing wrong with the dog that's under the house.
He doesn't have adequate shelter. He can't stay like this. He can't just live up under the porch.
That's where he's staying.
But
we don't have no dog house, and we don't have a big enough yard to have no dog house.
I know, but there's state laws about how you got to keep them. You take them both? All right. Then let's get some information. All right. What is the name of the dog that died? Lucky.
It looks like he died pretty recently. Maybe last night, yesterday. Body's still pretty fresh.
The dogs can't stay like this, okay? Right now we got a dog that's died out here.
They normally don't be on the chain.
It doesn't matter.
I understand.
You got them tied up to a piece of plywood, tangled up to a fence. The dog died from that. They can't stay like this. You're in violation of Michigan state law. Your mom's house, she says the dog should go.
Hey, come out. She's scared of me. Come here, lady.
Hello.
Come here.
Hello, sweetheart. Hello. Hi, sweetheart.
You all right?
All right.
He's pretty scared right now.
Think these are brother, sister? Or?
Yeah, they're brothers. What are you doing, huh?
How old she say they were?
6 months.
6 months?
Pretty sweet dog, huh? We pick up dogs all the time that are underweight, that have embedded collars, that have died of exposure, and we just follow the steps for each one. So it's going to be up to our veterinarian. You know, we initially looked at that dog and thought, oh, you know, he got tangled up and he probably choked himself or hung himself. Our veterinarian took a look at the dog that we just brought in that was deceased and said that it may have died of exposure. So what we're going to do at this point is post the dog for a necropsy. And if it looks like we have enough, then we'll present it to the prosecutor's office and go from there. See if a warrant can be issued.
Where are we headed to now?
South Street. You know, it sounds like the neighbors have been feeding the dogs, especially during the holiday season. You find people they want out of town. You know, somebody was coming by at night and feeding the dogs and the neighbors didn't know it. You know, you get down there and the people have come back from vacation, you know, or they just up and left, so you don't know. We just wait and see what we find when we get there. Abandoned dogs are something that we've always had to deal with. People sometimes leave their dogs in the home and it's the last thing they move out. And people think, oh, they moved out and left their dogs. Well, no, they just haven't taken everything out of their house yet and their dogs are still there. And a lot of times they just up and leave and, you know, the house is trashed and the dog is chained in the backyard and they have no intention of ever coming back. They toss the dog out the backyard with everything else from the house they don't want. That's it. It's a notice that we've had a report that these dogs are abandoned, and it's part of the process that we're going to go through to make a determination about the status of the dogs here. We want to see if anybody's going in and out of this location. You know, one of the ways to show that an animal has been abandoned is to show that nobody's coming and going. I mean, if the tape is broken, then somebody's been in here and done something. It's not, you know, automatically abandoned.
I separate them when they eat, yes.
Okay, and she's eating?
Yeah, she's eating. What kind of food do you eat?
It's her son's dog. But she's caring for it. He is in a wheelchair. She's going to go in and have a conversation about whether or not they're going to keep the dog or bring the dog in. I kind of want to what she needs to do.
Hang out for a minute.
Hang out for a minute. Yeah, dog can't stay how it is.
My lady.
A lot of dogs can do okay on average dog food. Pit bulls and short-haired dogs, they need a higher fat content in the wintertime. And a lot of people buy certain types of dog food, even name brands like Pedigree have low fat content in them. Some dogs will do okay on them, other dogs won't. It all comes down to calories. You know, you got to be able to have enough to burn to stay warm and thrive. And if you don't have enough, that's when you start burning your fat stores and you end up losing weight and becoming very skinny in this kind of weather really quickly, as a matter of fact. So, I mean, we always stress people to buy the highest quality food that they can afford. And first, look at the fat content and make sure it's as high as you can get.
If they take it off today, if they do the surgery today for some reason or another.
All right. Yeah, I know later on today I go to Bingham, so hopefully it's before I go. Just grabbing some video footage.
I mean, that's hard.
No.
His temp's not that high. And his biggest preference. They're called today. Yeah. Let me go and start. I don't know if it's okay, but not if she didn't want to go the last one. You all right? You never learned anything about this particular situation.
Really? Come on.
At school, and I've never worked in a way.
I saw it eating them. Made like homemade pasta with spinach that I just put in when the pasta was hot. Put fresh garlic right in when the pasta was hot, so it absorbed them. Sorry. And then just Parmesan and some portobello mushrooms. I know. I like them, but if people don't like garlic or strong flavors, they don't like it. It's like a very small second population that gets my food.
So what happened? He threw
I
up.
like it. I was like, oh. Okay. He just drank a bunch of bath water when he was in there, so.
Oh, he had a bath?
Yeah, he'll need more. He's had
Okay.
stroke down twice, but he drank a bunch of bath water.
Did you get pictures when he first came in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Chris took pictures on the scene.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. So he was in like a oil drum or something?
Yeah, like one of the ones that go behind restaurants for the cooking grease.
Oh, okay.
I guess Chris will do that when he like, take some of these.
Probably.
He just puked, but he drank bath water too.
He probably used a little fluid. So how much is it weigh? 14.
That's one thing
Let's do, like,
I could deal with maggots or anything else, but throw up? Yeah, for some reason.
You smell horrible. Alright.
I have an LB5 just to watch me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's recheck. Oh.
What do you do? Are you guys having any problems with the computer? Mine is like stuck on a page. I was on it. It was quite hot.
I think I should watch it again.
Mine last week was running.
Your name is Grease Lightning.
He's cute. You just call him Slick.
That'd be cute. That's real cute. Don't get my shoe in there. I was gonna let me weigh anything. Let me weigh anything. I swear. He was pretty good at the time.
Take a second.
guys do another bath for him today? Will you just call up to Natasha?
Lauren's gonna do one about 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Chicks? Yep. $15, 10-8 from Wisconsin with 2 more chicks.
These ones were dyed too. That's shit. I like them because they're pink and blue.
Yeah. Too bad that shit wears off. I should be a stand-up comedian. Pink one.
Yeah, he seems to be the biggest one, and he's the smallest. Well, I don't know if they're boys or girls.
Right. I wouldn't be able to tell you. All right.
Yeah.
Let me, I'm gonna set these guys down. I gotta get a signature from betting you.
No, they haven't. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Poor little things. I have to.
Take it easy.
My new birds.
Did they keep you up all night?
Nah, my grandma's, they're kind of quiet though. I just like it because they pink and blue.
Yeah.
But I can't keep them, I got a dog.
Right.
Kind of sad about the other ones.
Yeah. It's because she gave him a bath.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought you were dealing with them. This is their little food. I'll put it in there.
Yeah, Lee was like, I like them because they're blue and pink.
That's probably a boy and that's probably a girl.
Yeah, it's a little hard to tell when they're. That's what they are. You are smart.
I've been excited to see colored chicks ever since I first heard that they existed. Purple's my favorite color, by the way. You can take a picture of the purple one with me holding it with my purple watch. I think that would be perfect.
Yeah, there are 3 other ones that were from a different house. Yeah.
Congratulations on the babies. Yeah. Now you just have to get older up there.
Yes. Where are they going to stay until then?
They got a good appetite.
Oh, just poked me in the butt.
Yeah. Because chickens eat their own feces, so.
We just delicious.
So we got a 75 watt. Oh, somebody brought in chick starter?
It looks like they had it with them.
Because we just put some chick starter in the cage. So
Okay.
that's good.
Yeah, there's some cracked corn in here and some.
I don't know
Or no, maybe what is all this? This one he's picking on the other. This is what I gave him. Does that look like the starter?
Yeah, that looks like a starter.
And then this is speed. Speed with starter, maybe. The Mexican thing.
A what?
The
Oh.
Mexican color. The red one keeps poking the blue one. I couldn't have these in my house.
Oh, yeah.
Is he stray?
Yeah.
Okay, she was almost like you do it to my
Christopher, Master, and Casey.
Okay.
And I have the other cat.
Yeah, funky eye because it looks different color.
Yeah.
Maybe he has a blue one. I thought it was really good. He didn't say still a little bit.
Okay.
No, I'm going to try to get out of your way.
Oh, it's okay. I try to work around you guys.
Yeah, but we got to work around you too, so we don't want to get in your way. How old are you? 7. Oh, yeah. Did you print me out something about the Did you print anything out?
Garage, please.
It's like something like a fragment of bone piece like chipped off, or so I don't know.
How does it chip off?
Here, my Doggerland, 6 pounds stray. And look at what happened to me.
What's coming out? I think it's bled into its sclera or into its conjunctiva.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I mean, there's usually not much in that socket other than the eyeball, but there's something back there. Honey! Oh, you're very bloody. It's a stray. Is it young? Yeah, she's like, you think so? Okay. Champagne, I'll do maybe a little pale. Why don't you, how much does it weigh? 6. Why don't you give it like a half cc of Dex IV?
What's that going on?
I have the CC pen. So cute. Look at this.
Is it sitting on his muscle?
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna put that back in.
And maybe put a cone on it so it doesn't hot that overnight.
That's what I saw yesterday.
Oh, so we're evaluating it right now. So what is your recommendation?
That's what we have to check tomorrow morning.
Okay. What's an hour shot?
Squirt of honey.
The lip bed, yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, he's on
one.
Oh, we did actually put him on Bill box.
Yeah, because he was
still
on straight.
straight.
No, maybe not. I think it's just him. I don't think that I don't actually. That thing needs to go.
Thanks for the last disturbing call of the day.
Was it? Oh, it got attacked by another dog?
Yeah, I guess I walked up to another dog that had puppies, like in the garage, and the dog was unleashed on them.
You want to wait for Bax until tomorrow? Maybe yeah, I'll wait.
Yeah, it was here. I looked at it and I was like, why are you not using your leg? You know, do you want to offer that?
Yeah. Would you, no box, just put continuous or x-ray.
Is he gonna get free or just what? Is he gonna free?
Oh, you know what, we should ask. Let's ask Siren anyway tomorrow. She's going, we already got the x-ray approved on the first doctor, so see if they're in the, so that'd be good. Oh, you want, to send him up for a free x-ray?
I'm keeping the kennel here for his entire rehabilitation.
Yay! I'm gonna ask Dr. Cece if we can do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we can just do while he's under. I mean, because he obviously he came in weight bearing. Otherwise, we would have noticed him not using
It's
the
not
leg.
like when I see something like this, it's not what I look for. You're being a good boy. Relax, relax, it's okay. Oh, don't say that, Debbie. I know.
Thinking the back in the old days, we thought it was just like somebody missed an injury.
It's crazy. Well, because I saw something like, what did you do?
buddy.
I was like, we could have missed it for 3 or 4 days.
It's a breed, it's something one breed gets more like the pickle, because we're seeing it in pits, so I wonder if it's like
Actually,
more like a
all 3 of them
breed.
have them pit mixes.
Yeah, so I wonder.
think you can still see out of it?
Yeah.
That's.
Debbie said no. I hope not.
What the hell's all that up there?
There's no reflex in it at all.
Okay. That's just.
I can peek around corners.
That's horrible.
You know what? I'm not. Jeez, Debbie, the 6-pound dog is getting after me.
You know what? No, I'm gonna just, I got till 7 o'clock to do this, so you know
Hey,
what?
that's 2 hours overtime for me, baby.
All right, baby. Remember that.
It's not Thursday, I ain't gotta get my kids. I don't care.
Okay, good. Because I suck at these, that's why. It's always this first,
Because I don't know what the number
Yeah,
is.
don't ask me.
Okay, no, we're not setting them up for pre-still. Dr. Cece wants x-rays done first, just in case if they have to put something back together. And there's a cycle, man. Well, that's what I ordered 2 instruments and I got this. 1 cc, 1.
Correct address for that rescue 7234.
So, you're saying she would have been used as a pointer?
No, just straight bait.
Straight bait.
They put the duct tape or the tape around their mouth so they can't bite their dog. Come on, Skinny Boy. Cut that off. You know what it's for, right?
What's that?
You know why you got it, like skinny dog.
Skinny dog? That's, yeah.
Can't fight things like that. Hey, little man.
Look at that. Look at that.
Come on, let's go. See, what's the good thing about that house? It's obviously vacant. So whenever somebody comes in and says, hey, you guys took my dog from Wayburn Street. Oh yeah, where's your ID? Oh, I don't have no ID. Get away. You know, I don't have to talk to you.
Hi, big guy. Hi.
So, do you think he'll make it?
Oh, what's gonna happen is, what I'll do is we'll get him. Oh, you got a nice gunshot wound on the other side of the face. Yeah, his jaw's broken and everything, it looks like. Come here, bud. Oh, you got flies going in there and everything. Let's get this chain off you.
If he make it, would it be any type of way I'd be able to get him?
Yeah, I mean, you can always check and see if he's up for adoption.
Right.
So what's gonna happen is I'll take him back. We'll have a doctor look at him. He'll go through health and temperament.
Right.
As long as he passes health and temperament, he gets put up for adoption.
Okay. He just bonded with me because he followed me straight here.
Right.
You know, I seen him the first time. When I seen him, I had called y'all. You know, I actually called the police. I had called the
they
police.
told you to call us.
Yeah, and then I just happened to see him again like 20 minutes ago coming from my PO, and he followed me straight here. It's a block on Rangoon, and it be a whole group of dogs over there. I don't know if they be fighting them or not, but it's a lot of dogs. They all got them in their house. It's like 7 of them.
And dog fighting is one of those things that's just a sort of a background constant for this department. You have the sort of seasonal complaints, and you have your abuse complaints, but dog fighting is something that just goes on all year long. We respond to a lot of different types of dog fighting complaints. You have, you know, your street fighters, your kids. You know, they're grabbing up pit bulls and tying them up in vacant yards and fighting them in parks, and
Oh my god, it's so sore.
they're just young guys fighting dogs, any dogs they can find wherever they can find them. And those are dogs that usually aren't going to get medical attention, aren't going to get proper food, water, and shelter, aren't going to get the things that they need, and a lot of times they're just going to be forgotten about in these vacant houses. I mean, we find them in closets and chained up in basements and, you know, left in backyards of vacant houses. And a lot of them, you know, they do that because they're not allowed to bring the dogs home, you know?
I think that's from her chin, because her chin's bleeding a lot underneath.
Is it?
But I think she's like weak and stiff and sore back there. Because yeah, some of those look like old wounds, and then that looks like mud. Like, so it's like where's mud versus where's scab, and then I don't even know if she like stripped it.
Like Sharpay with that swollen. She wanted to be Sharpay.
That is my diagnosis.
I mean, I knew it was broken with the big bump on the side.
His jaw is broken. He's got maggots in that one wound.
Did you see the inside of her mouth? Oh, and she might need, look at her mouth. If you get a chance, look in there. It's like all is bruised and...
Her top is too big for her to clamp down on it.
She's trying to like...
She can't really
Look at her whole mouth and see if she can eat that. There she goes. Oh.
What about some fluids? Does she need fluids?
There's a lot of moisture in there. You can see it. We scratched the whole side. It's gone.
Seriously? Seriously?
May is a good name.
May's an easy one.
Mayfield.
Hey, I like May. May's cute.
Come on, May girl.
She has a name. She's hungry. She's like
But her mouth is so swollen she can't open it.
But with everything that's by tomorrow,
Then it'll be
honestly,
down.
it's going to be down. And Jeff, when you come in here Monday, grab it.
Make sure you subscribe and like the video. It helps us reach more dog lovers.